Definitely. It's really cool what you guys are doing. What charities and activism are you involved in other than your cancer one?
I used to be involved with everything that had anything to do with cancer. I was a spokesperson for quite a few things and did a lot of, I was a keynote speaker here in Phoenix for American Cancer Society. But once we started our foundation, it's occupying so much of our time and energy that we are just, I've actually weaned away from a landscaping job that I owned, a career in landscaping, and now do Living Hope Cancer Foundation cancer coaching absolutely full time.
That's incredible.
And she was an operating room nurse. She was a nurse. Beautiful career. And this is what we do.
But we have, the cool thing is, like, you know, as we are a nonprofit, we're getting to know other nonprofits doing other things than us. So we get to, you know, sort of partner with them or point each other to each other's resources.
As soon as we say we coach mindset and trauma, who doesn't want a little piece of that, right? Mm-hmm. So we are rubbing elbows with a lot of foundations that are putting us on their websites, who are in our meetings. Definitely, we've become a cancer support system for them and for churches as well. You know, just everybody's church says somebody's getting diagnosed with cancer. What do you do? And they bring us in on that situation.
That's incredible. Have you guys ended up being so much busy and doing so many things that when a year goes by and someone's like, what have you been up to for the past few years or the past year? And you're like, has it been a year already? Has that happened?
It's amazing how even between like all of my physical stuff that I've been going through and then all of the nonprofit and our traveling, like we haven't stopped traveling. We wrote a book last year. There's just time flies by, and we've had a nonprofit for 2 years. We've been married for 2 years and 2 months. So
last week we got to celebrate our 2-year anniversary for our birthday. Living Hope Cancer Foundation. So we did a live on social media, and that morning we started pulling up all the things that we've done in the last 2 years, and then we went through 200 things and picked out like 6 or 7 of them that we could have time to talk about, and look back and going, can you believe what we've accomplished in the last 2 years? And it's really been kind of neat. And it was kind of fun afterwards to see all the people coming on saying, happy birthday, Living Hope Cancer Foundation. And that's the key thing to anybody starting a business or a foundation is do people know who we are and what we do? And that's what we're starting to really see.
That's really incredible. The foundation, is it getting bigger?
Oh, yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten a little bit out of control for a while there. And our board of directors actually stepped in and said, you cannot spend hours, 6, 8, 10 hours a day on the phone coaching somebody. It's exhausting. So we created a video library called the Cancer Roadmap Project. And it's over 50 videos now that are 2 to 3 minutes long. So if anybody goes to getupandlive.org, and then there's all kinds of really cool, really powerful tools on there. But one of our favorite is the Cancer Roadmap Project, and it's all free. So they can go on there and they can watch these videos. And I'm not kidding you, it's on YouTube. So people are contacting us from all over the world. It's amazing.
Definitely. Are you fine if I share some of what you guys are doing on this video when I upload it to YouTube?
Please do. Please do. Absolutely.
Cool. Where can people like my followers find you?
So our website is getupandlive.org. And then on all major social media platforms, YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook.
Yep. Living Hope Cancer Foundation. And like I said, if you if we're in the grocery store and we bump into somebody, we just tell them getupandlive.org, and they're like, I'll never forget that. Mm-hmm. Who doesn't want to get up and live, right? So getupandlive.org takes you to our site, and like I said, Chuck Keels takes you to our TikTok, and we just keep posting more videos on there about things that we're going through right now in our lives and stuff. So we try to keep it as current as possible.
Cool. Do you have any events coming up for the foundation that you'd like to know?
A really big one.
Good question, Doug.
So we are doing a cross country from coast to coast 3,000-mile bike ride, where Chuck will be riding a road bike from San Diego, California, to St. Augustine, Florida on the southern tier route. And I will be driving an RV to get across, and it'll take us about 75 days. So we have that all on our website. We'll be coming through Phoenix on April 6th. And it is like this big open invitation for people to register and join.
Ride with us.
Of the ride.
We got people riding with us. We got volunteers that are actually helping us with the fundraising part of it. And the fundraising part of it's the hardest when you do a big event like this, because you got to think about the next 2.5 months: food, water, gas, all these things. So that's been what we've really been putting our time into now. But on March 28th, we leave out of San Diego, and I've been training. 5 months ago, I'd never been on a road bike before, so this is quite the experience. But I'm going to ride 3,000 miles to bring recognition and awareness to Living Hope Cancer Foundation, so that just people know that they can get free coaching through us.
That is great. So my final question for today is, how do you think your story can impact the world, or your stories? How can they impact the world?
Well, I think anytime someone's living with stage 4 cancer, already people are like, what, cancer? And then I like to feel like I sort of challenge people and get to inspire people, because I haven't stopped traveling. I've written books. I've actually done more since I've gotten diagnosed with cancer than I have most of my life. Literally published 3 books, and we started a nonprofit, got remarried, and have traveled to Europe, have traveled all over America. And now we're not just public speakers, but inspirational speakers. We're published authors, cancer coaches. So it's like this whole new job and calling that we have together.
One of the things that I've seen out there is the word hope is used in marketing all the time. It's used in marketing, and then when people go there, they don't get true hope. But when you meet somebody that's actually living the journey and going through the challenges we go through, and then get to to talk to somebody, to hug somebody, to cry with somebody, to laugh with somebody, the word hope is right here at Living Hope Cancer Foundation. And we just think that's a beautiful thing we've been blessed with, and we want to share that with as many people as we possibly can.
Yeah, and I think that our lives exude joy and peace no matter what, like even through every hard place we've been, because we go to God and we get it from Him. And so that's been like this beautiful part of it, I think.
Relentless and unstoppable. Exactly. It certainly applies to you guys. So where are you guys located?
We are in South Scottsdale. That's where our home office is. But we are national. We will travel and speak. And
we've been speaking all over the country. We did book signings all over the country. We do it just because technology is so easy now to do a FaceTime or a Zoom with somebody. It's easy to do coaching events that way. But we've been in people's homes. We've been in hospitals. We've been in hospice centers. So we work nationally from one side of the country to the other.
That's really incredible. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you pretty soon in like maybe 4 weeks or a month away.
That would be awesome, Doug. Thanks so much for inviting us on today.
No problem. And everybody, check out Chuck and Hannah on their websites that they mentioned. And also, thanks to Christine Hotchkiss from Stories of Hope for bringing me on the panel that led me connecting with them. Check out Stories of Hope. And check out my business partner, Andy McPhee. And we'll see you next week for the next episode of Relentless and Unstoppable. And get up and live.